WSTU, Stewart, Jupiter, and Indiantown, Martin County's Heritage Station.
It's time now for the KC Ingram Show on WSTU. The opinions expressed are those of the program host and guest and not necessarily those of WSTU. WSTU does not endorse products that may be mentioned. Any reproduction or retransmission of this broadcast is strictly prohibited without written consent of WSTU. It's time to call in with your questions and comments at 220-9788, 220-WSTU. And now, here's KC Ingram.
Well, welcome back to the second half of the show. We have a double header today, and I'm really excited to. We just spoke with Jenny Fields, Martin County property appraiser, and in the studio today, following her, Dr. Alessandro Anzalone. Am I pronouncing that right?
You're great.
Oh,
Thank
wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming in. You are with Indian River State College, and you're out at the Chastain Campus. Right? If I can get that right. But it's wonderful that you are here to give us some updates. But before we do, I have to thank my sponsors, so keep our show going here in Stewart. Forbearances, working remotely, internet shopping, retail space, and rental income have been hit hard by COVID. If you're looking to restructure your debt, obtain financing or equity, Commercial Mortgage can help you out. Tim Mullen at Commercial Mortgage has been providing debt restructuring services since 2003. Tim never charges a front fee and all consultations are free. Tim only gets paid if he provides you a debt workout. Looking for a debt solution or financing? Give Tim a call at 772-872-6099 or visit commercialmortgagellc.com to schedule your free consultation. Also, Indiantown Marina, it is one of South Florida's best boat storage facilities out there. It's located inland on the Okeechobee Waterway, super safe for hurricane protection, and also it's a do-it-yourself and full-service boat yard. So you have the best of both worlds. Oftentimes, marinas will only allow you to bring contractors on or use their own contractors. This is also do-it-yourself. Electrical, mechanical, prop and shaft work, bottom painting, boat seating, so much more. Give the good folks out there a call at 772-631-3272. That's Indiantown Marina, 631-3272. And also, if you're in Port Salerno, and I don't know if you've been there or not, Dr. Anzalone, but it's the Pocket, and they have a little store out there. It's called the Fish House Arts Center. Tons of fun. There's so much that's out there. It's kind of the hidden secret in Martin County, and you can come by boat, car, you can stroll the boardwalk. They have local artists out there, an Airbnb, art gallery, boat charters, marina, craft and creamery, craft beers, wine, and 24 flavors of ice cream. So there is something there for the whole family. You can rent a bike, you can rent paddle boards. I mean, there's just so much out at the Fish House Art Center. It's art and so much more. So give them a call at 772-221-5482. And if you want to check them out before you head out to the Pocket, they are online at thefishhouseartcenter.com. So, Dr. Anzalone, tell you a little bit about your background, and then we're anxious to hear some of the updates and what you've been up to since you've been appointed out there. He's earned his bachelor's in chemical engineering from Universidad Nacional Experimental Politécnica. Hopefully I said that kind of right, and that is in Venezuela. Master's of Chemical Engineering from New York University's Tandon School of Engineering, and a PhD in Chemical Engineering from the University of South Florida. Dr. Anzalone also performed postdoctoral research at USF in materials and biomaterials and has over 28 years of experience in teaching and administration in higher education at 4 different institutions. Dr. Anzalone has been campus president, dean of associate in science programs, chair of Chemical Engineering Department, founding director of Sponsored Research Office, and program manager for engineering technology. He has also been president of the International Society for Pharmaceutical Engineering, Puerto Rico chapter, and standing co-chair of the Florida Engineering Technology Forum. He has taught over 36 different courses at the associate, bachelor, and master level, several industry courses, and has participated in curricula reforms in various institutions, and is a member of several advisory committees and community organizations. Dr. Anzalone received Hillsborough Community College 2020 Champions of Diversity Exemplary Administrator Award and Florida Advanced Technical Education Center's Manufacturing Post-Secondary Educator of the Year Award in 2013. He's made presentations and has collaborated with schools in Canada, Mexico, Dominican Republic, Chile, and Spain. And he's currently campus president for Martin County at Indian River State College, vice president of Florida Contract Growers, and this is the interesting part, I should let you share this, maybe we can get you to sing, an opera singer.
I am an oppressor.
That's fabulous. And so we welcome you today, and you have a wife and a 16-year-old Eagle Scout, which is very tough for kids to achieve. So congratulations on that to your son. And you also believe that all goals can be achieved with passion, hard work, strong collaboration, and support from your teammates. And my goodness, that is a very long and well worked out pedigree that you have. I mean, you've done a lot of things here, and you look like you've done this also in just a few years. You don't look like you've been around that many years to be able to do all these things. So
I'm only getting started.
There you go.
Thank you for having me here today.
Well, it is absolutely my pleasure, and I'm so glad to have you out here. And I think we're very fortunate to have you here in Stewart and running our Chastain Campus for Indian River State Community, or not, I want to say Community College, Indian River State College. Yes. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit how you came here, and what are your plans and visions for the college, and what are your focus?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. So I've been at the campus for 7 months. My first time at the Treasure Coast was when I came to do my final interview. Oh. I have visited almost everywhere else in Florida but the Treasure Coast, and here I am. I have found an amazing community. A lot of community organizations, a lot of chamber activity, and of course we're part of 5 chambers, and I have to go to many meetings in many of them.
There are a lot of chambers in the county.
It is amazing. It really surprised me compared to Hillsborough County, where I came from. Hillsborough County is 10 times bigger than Martin County, right, population-wise, and we don't have not even close the amount of activity that we have here in Martin County. A lot of nonprofits, and those are some of the areas I want to concentrate on when I'm here, right? My goal, I bought a property here, I moved here, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm very happy to be here. I found an amazing campus of people, that want to work, that help each other, that treat each other like family. So I fit right in. So probably that's one of the reasons I'm here. Plans for the college, we have 2 major projects we're working on. One is the Reach Center at the airport. Building 17 at the airport is a facility owned by the county, and the county is going to retrofit it. And we are going to be housed there together with Career Source, getting people, recruiting participants, putting them through short-term certifications. This is non-credit. This is non-college, a college program. This is more a workforce or industrial training, and then putting them on jobs.
That is wonderful. Now, we had Ted Astolfi. He's CEO of the Economic Council here in Martin County. And so this is the project that's aerospace industry related.
It's going to support aerospace and marine, which are the 2 industry focuses for our county.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The second major project, and it's an even larger project, is the Indiantown High School. I don't know if you have heard about it. Indian River State College is going to have a charter school in Indiantown.
Oh, this is wonderful.
It's 400 students, and it's going to be workforce-based. Our goal, at least that is my personal goal for the school, is that every student goes through high school, gets their high school diploma, and gets something. That something is a certification, an industry certification that can get them a job at the moment they graduate, or some of them are going to pursue their AA. They're going to continue taking college courses. But that's not the purpose of the school. The purpose of the school is workforce. There are many, many projects coming to Indiantown, including, the large construction project by the Garcia company there. And my goal is that, in 5-6 years, when we start having completers of the programs, we are going to be helping build those houses. And we're going to be producing the people that will buy those houses. That is the purpose of that project. So we are collaborating with many people. We have a donor that gave us a very large donation to help kickstart the project.
Right.
And there's going to be an announcement, a public announcement very soon about that.
Do you know when that will be open, the facility will be open?
Yes. Our plans at the moment are we will open on a temporary location this August.
Okay. Wow, this year. Wonderful.
75 students in 9th grade. And then next year, by August, we should be in our new building, in our facility in Indiantown. It's a facility, that facility is the tract of land that the fair is going to be housed in.
Yes.
Very close to the airport. They are in Indiantown.
Oh, that's wonderful. And again, we're speaking with Dr. Alessandro Anzalone.
Please call me Alex.
Alex, we are speaking with Dr. I got to say Dr. anyway, Dr. Alex. He is the president of the Indian River State College at Chastain Complex here in Stewart.
Chastain.
Thank you. And there's just so many wonderful things going on. And if you have a question for him, it's 220-WSTU, 772-220-9788. And, of course, I'm watching my Facebook Live feed as well. And it's exciting to hear from my perspective that you're focusing also on vocational trades, because for so many years our country got away from that, said you got to go to a 4-year college and get a degree. And, I think now we're really struggling for good trade positions, find people to fill those. And they're very well-paying jobs. It's just we didn't have a pipeline of people anymore.
Exactly.
Our focus wasn't there. So, hats off to you for bringing the focus back around. And it's exciting to hear that we're having different campuses. You're starting younger, high school, all the way through into a college-age, post-high school studies. So, absolutely. Is this something you're seeing on a nationwide level, or something that you're just bringing to the Treasure Coast? Because it's out there.
In my view, on the 28 and a half years I have been, in higher ed, that has been my focus, even when I was working at universities that didn't have these kinds of programs. I say we're missing a big portion of the population.
Yes.
We can serve more people. And besides, once they complete those programs, many of them decide to come and pursue the 4-year degree eventually. So
yes.
we still get the business, right?
Yes.
So that is something I've been doing for a long time, especially at Hillsboro, the school I came from. There for 12 years. That was my focus. Our AES degree, our 60-credit degree, engineering technology, but also under it, there are many certifications that people came just to do the certification. We did, about 50 people in a company did a small certification called the Certified Production Technician, which is something we will be offering at the Reach Center. And the company paid them $2 an hour more.
Wow.
Doesn't seem like much. That's
$5,000
a year.
That's right.
That's money for somebody that's working out there.
It is. It's a lot of money.
And helps them progress also in the company. Somebody that can pass standardized tests is somebody that can be trained better in different areas. And everybody wins. So why not do that here? And that's one of the reasons I am here.
And I'll talk a little bit here about Indian River State College. It's home to 5 campuses. The Macy campus, Chastain campus, the Dixon Hendry campus, Mueller campus, and Pruitt campus. And there's other sites also that are satellite locations and all along the Treasure Coast. They're located throughout St. Lucie, Indian River, Martin, and Okeechobee counties. This data is from Florida Shines. It's a Florida online student hub of innovative educational service. You have undergraduate enrollment of about almost 26,000 students. 40% male, 60% female, and it's very diverse, and most of the students make up are from the Treasure Coast communities, St. Lucie, Martin, and Indian River. Average age of the student I found interesting was 27.
Yes.
So, a lot of people get out of high school and they find out whatever they're doing is just not what they wanted to do, or maybe they need different skills and find something they love. It always amazes me when you graduate from high school, you're supposed to know what degree you're supposed to, what you're going to do and what's your profession, and you don't know.
Yeah, a big portion of our students are people that did exactly that. Completed high school, started working in an area or in a service job, and then they realize, maybe I should get something more.
Right.
Even to continue working on the same job, you want to go up in the company. They come to us and they can get something in 6 weeks, they can get something in 1 semester, they can get something in 2 years, or they can get a 4-year degree. So we have over 120 different programs. So we have something for everybody. Something I wanted to say, during our interview is that one of the main issues we have is that a lot of people don't know that there are many ways of helping you finance your education.
Right.
Indian River State College is the second lowest priced college in the country.
Second lowest priced college in the country. That's incredible. I actually had the prices here. I didn't realize that. It said estimated full-time, this is full-time, $9,400, well, $9,460, but that's tuition, books and supplies, and $5,700 of that's housing.
Exactly.
So you actually have housing on some of the campuses.
We have in our Massey campus, we have housing.
Okay.
But again, those estimates you have to provide, and is also, that includes housing if you do housing offsite.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So the idea here is that people understand that we have many ways of helping you pay for your education, especially populations that don't have enough money even to survive. They don't know that when you come to us, we can find financial aid for you, and if you qualify, it covers all of your tuition and books, and you still get money to go to college. So when you go through a building and think that is not for me because somebody in your family went to school, like my parents did 8th grade, and my grandparents did 6th grade. So in our family, we were the first generation that ever went to college. But many times it's because you think, okay, I cannot afford it. Well, guess what? You get paid to come to college. The less money you have, the more you might qualify for financial aid. We have Veterans Benefit. We inaugurated 2 weeks ago our Veterans Center of Excellence in our Pruitt campus. It's a national model what we're going to be building there.
Okay.
And it's a facility dedicated only to support our veterans.
And I was just out to a scholarship fundraiser. It was for Nancy and Mick Smith, but it was at your campus, the Chastain Campus down there over on Salerno Road. And there's a lot of scholarships available out there for different students. So you never know. And like you said, check it out. And it's exciting.
All you need to do is approach any of our campuses, and we will talk to you. We will talk with our financial aid. We'll explore how we can help you pay for college.
My little site I was looking up information said 75% of your students receive financial aid, and only 6% even have to take out a student loan.
91% graduate debt-free.
Debt-free.
IRSC.
That's huge. And folks,
Yes.
to be able to have any kind of accreditation and walk out with a degree or a certificate, whatever it is, and be debt-free is huge. And also, they said the most notable programs, you can speak to this if it's accurate, but biology, digital media, animation, gaming, and modeling, BAS. I'm not sure what BAS is.
Bachelor of Applied Science.
There we go. Okay. So that's a bachelor's in those gaming.
We have several bachelor's degrees.
In gaming.
Yes. And we have a bachelor's in accounting, for example, a very hot area right now.
Interesting.
And we have a bachelor's in nursing.
I see that, nursing.
We just expanded our nursing program in the Pruitt campus. Also, we're investing, I don't know, remember the amount, millions of dollars to make our nursing program double of what it is now.
Alex, there are so many different careers out there. And I was just looking at this. I mean, that's incredible. In your college, the second cheapest in the United States, has such a huge array. How many courses are there? I mean, I'm looking at the most notable here, and they give a half a dozen: Human Services, Youth and Family Studies, and that's a bachelor's in elementary education reading with ESOL endorsements, which Dr. Millay was just in here, superintendent of Martin County Schools, and they are desperate for more teachers and stuff. So you actually offer the teaching courses.
We have the two pathways, the regular education track, and then we have anybody with a bachelor's degree can come to us and do the training program, pass the test, and become a certified Florida teacher.
The classes themselves, are they offered throughout the day and evening? Are you able to work with somebody who already has a job and can't quit because they
they're
need
designed
to bring home money?
for, again, classical students that come during the day, and then for working adults. Again, the pandemic forced us to push a lot of things online, so right now about half of our courses are online. We offer hybrid courses. We offer courses on a block schedule. For example, you only come one evening, 3 hours a week, and then the other 3 hours you do remote with your instructor. We have many ways. So again, all you need to do is approach us, come talk to us, and we'll help you get the education you need at this moment, and we'll help you get the money you need to pay for it.
Which is the big part. That's the struggle for so many people. So, to have scholarships or some kind of grant or what have you. And the other thing that I noticed on there, 100% of your freshman applicants are accepted.
Yes. Yes, we're an open access institution. We have some restricted access programs, especially our health programs, because for obvious reasons.
Right.
But the rest, you have a high school diploma or a GED, you can come in and you can get an education.
You will get in. You just have to have the want and the will.
And then we have some programs that don't even require high school or GED, which are some of the clock hour programs.
Okay. What are you most excited about taking over the helm here at the Chastain campus here in Stewart? What with this new job? I know you've been in it 7 months, so you've got a little idea what you've stepped into, and it sounds like you're excited and you have so many plans.
I am extremely excited. I'm a project person. I'm an engineer, again, by training, so that's what I do. I find things that need to be done, and I go do them and get the people together to do it. We have an amazing group of people supporting it. We have a college that has a very, very strong foundation. So we have funds that could be used to support some of these initiatives, and are going to be used, for example, to support the high school in Indiantown. So all we need to do is have good ideas that are going to support the community and go do them. Now, we need the support of the community. So, for example, for the Reach Center, we'll be working with Career Source, and we'll be working also with the organizations that provide wraparound services. So, for example, Second Chance participants are going to have the opportunity of getting a certificate with their support. There are many nonprofits here that we want to collaborate with, and we started the process already, and we just continue doing that.
When you're collaborating with the nonprofits, tell us what that means exactly. I know what collaborating is, but
Exactly.
what exactly are you looking to working with them for people to help get educated through your system?
Yes,
Because there's
I
so
can
many
give you
needs.
one example. With the ARPA funds, the county put out a funding program. And the YMCA of the Treasure Coast, they have a facility in Indiantown, and one of their challenges was finding childcare workers, right?
Right.
Participants. So they applied for money, they got money. We will be providing the childcare training for their employees and other people in the community.
Okay.
So that will help them get, the people they need, but at the same time, it's preparing more people in the community to provide childcare services. That means other people can go work because they don't have to take care of the kids. So that also helps the community.
100%.
So those are the kinds of collaborations that we'll be doing more of.
And Alex, you're working through a lot of the industries and businesses here. You're finding out what their needs are.
Yes.
For example, you mentioned the marine industry earlier. Mechanics has got to be on the very top of that. Detailing.
And aviation, the same issue. Mm-hmm.
And you saw that need, and it's very exciting to think that you can bring to fruition, the campuses and the skills and the place for kids to learn and to expose them. I know when Ted was here, he said, we're going to start when they're little kids. We're going to start with the playground.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
And let them know how fun an airplane can be, and just show them the industry. And then by the time they get to where you are, post high school, hopefully they want to have a career there in one of these areas, whether it's marine or aerospace, and it keeps our talent home too.
Yes, and one new programs that we started at the campus, we already started Lasers and Photonics Certificate. That started this semester. We have 12 participants, all dual enrollment students. So these are high school students that are going to come out with a certification that can get them a really, really good job that supports some of our local companies.
Huge.
And then we're starting a drone program. So it's the unmanned aerial vehicle program. And we're starting that on March 1st. And I'll be providing more information. I can send you some information.
Yes,
that
that's
we
interesting.
Can share with the community.
It's piquing my interest.
So it's to become a drone pilot, but you'll also understand how the drones work, even the electronics of it. And also you can also learn the technologies that you can use drones for. And you'll be surprised how many industries are using drones for everyday life. Inspecting roofs, for example. Better sending a drone that, climbing a ladder and being exposed to it.
Right, exactly.
So
exactly.
we're going to be starting that program on March 1st. It's the first time we offer it at Indian River State College, and we're starting it at the Chastain Campus.
This is really exciting. And as I speak with you today, Alex, I'm thinking of all these different careers that, when I was out of college, they didn't exist. Like I said, I kind of stopped at gaming. I'm like, really? You're going to do a career with that? How fun, I'm sure that's very popular. And the drones, you're absolutely right. I can think of so many areas to use that. Real estate listings.
Realtors are using them. EMT, firefighters are using drones. The police departments are using drones. And it's going to be only more. Surveyors are using drones.
Right.
Agriculture, you're using drones. Even, in cattle production, you use drones to keep an eye on what you got.
Right.
And again, we'll be providing the trainings that include the license to fly drones. That is going to be part of the program.
And so now we're going to have that staff right here available, an employee base with this new technologies. It's absolutely fun, and it's exciting to hear about. Again, we're speaking with Dr. Alex Anzalone. I'll say it right. And he's the president of Indian River State College Chastain Campus. Now that I'm saying that right as well. And it's just super excited. You've been in the area here for 7 months now. You've had the job for 7 months, and it's exciting to hear about the vocational aspect and the workforce training, and I think that's the biggest focus right now. And, for kids that are out there that just are not sure what area to go to, what do you suggest to them if they come to you and say, I don't know what I want to do, but I think I need to get further my education?
Exactly. That is a conversation I have all the time with people that come and say, I want to do this or I want to do that. I ask them, what do you want to do? What do you see yourself doing in 5 years, for example? And based on that, we go through what their needs are. We have a career services center, and people can come in and take assessment tests and see what they might be good at. And based on that, we can tell them, okay, these are the 3 or 4 possible options you have. Why don't you start with a couple of courses and see what you want to do? And if not, those courses might be electives in a different program, so you don't lose time.
You're not
and
losing
you don't lose money.
time. Dr. Anzalone, I'm going to say the whole name here, Alessandro Anzalone, it has been such a pleasure to have you here today. I appreciate you coming here to my little studio in Stuart and sharing with us what's going on at the Indian River State College and, right here in our Chastain campus in Stuart. Exciting things are ahead of us, especially with aviation and the marine industries. And I hope you come back and give us some updates. And those buildings are going to be open here in the fall, so maybe we can get back together in the fall and see how it's going.
I will be very happy to be back here. Thank you for having me and having IRSC here at the studio.
My pleasure. Next week we are going to be talking about the Martin County Fair, so we will see you then Wednesday at 10 a.m.